Smackdown vs. Raw 2011's Road to WrestleMania mode is in my opinion one of the best story modes in WWE games history. It's got free roaming, side missions, branching paths, multiple endings, as well as awesome details and secrets within. There's actually so much within the 5 stories that it's possible to actually do one fact for every single week in Road to WrestleMania mode. So that's 12 weeks and 3 pay-per-views. And in this video, I'll be talking about one fact for every week, or if you want to call it one fact for every mission in Smackdown vs. Raw 2011's Road to WrestleMania mode. In this episode, it's all about Rey Mysterio's story. And just before we get into it, I just want to thank Justin Leeper, who is the writer and designer of the Road to WrestleMania mode, as he provided the original scripts for Smackdown vs. Raw 2011 to help with this video. So big thanks to Justin. So make sure to follow him on Twitter and subscribe to his channel. Links are in the description. So let's get started with week 1. In week 1, after the car crash cutscene, whoever you help in the parking lot brawl between Evan Bourne and Jack Swagger is who you will meet the next week. So I chose to attack Swagger here. And now in week 2, I'll have this interaction with Bourne the next week.
Ray, it's so good to see you, man. Honestly, I'm surprised you're able to walk, let alone make it to Smackdown. You doing all right?
Yeah, man, I'm hanging in there. What did you say your name was?
Ray, it's me, Evan, EB, Evan Bourne.
Evan. Yeah, of course. Look, Evan, I'm not quite back to 100%, but I've got a job to do tonight.
Listen, Ray, I don't think anyone would hold it against you if you didn't compete today. Nobody expects that from you after last week.
No, Aaron. Trust me, I'll be fine.
It's Evan. Look, if you need anything tonight, anything at all, just give me a call. I've got your back.
Yeah, okay, sure. Thanks.
In week 2, after talking with either Bourne or Swagger, you could choose to ignore the phone call and go have your match without anyone in your corner.
Hey, Evan, it's Ray. I thought a little more about your offer. I guess I could use someone to watch my back out there tonight. You know, until I'm back to full strength.
Sounds great, Ray. I'll be happy to be in your corner tonight.
In week 3, if you say no to either Swagger or Bourne's offer to be their tag team partner, and then you just decide to choose them anyway, you'll hear additional dialogue about how Rey Mysterio was just messing with them after not picking them originally.
Mysterio are the most formidable tag team in WWE.
I'm glad you're interested. I'll give it some thought and get back to you.
Okay, Ray. I'll be here.
Hey, Evan, I was just playing earlier. You're my #1 pick. Hey, I'm mine as a partner tonight.
I was kind of enjoying my magazine, man.
Okay, man. Have it your way.
Nah, I'm just messing with you, Holmes. Jack Swagger and Rey Mysterio is a team that strikes fear in the rest of the WWE.
I'm glad you're interested. I'll give it some thought and get back to you.
Really? Well, hey, I guess if you can find someone better, go for it. I knew you were just playing, Ray. We're going to kick so much butt out there.
In week 4, you'll have to visit the doctor to try and restore Rey Mysterio's memories.
I'm glad you came by, Ray. Have a seat. I know you went through some trauma a while back, and I think your mind is still processing it.
Meaning what?
Meaning you have some repressed memories. I want you to try this. Close your eyes and really think about what happened that day.
After visiting the doctor and gaining some memories back, the doctor will mention about coming back to see him so they can restore more of Rey's memories from the car crash. However, there will be no further interactions with the doctor after week 4. There were actually plans for more sessions with the doctor that were optional throughout the weeks. Every time you went to the doctor, you'd see new memories about the car crash. And using a AI Rey Mysterio voice, we can actually hear what these lines might have sounded like.
Smitty, can you help me remember more about the accident?
We'll see what we can do, Ray. Have a seat. Okay, I want you to close your eyes and think about the sounds you heard that day. Voices, screeches, crashes, everything that was audible.
You're a genius, man. I still haven't pieced everything together, but I feel a little better. You know why I'm here. Let's see what we can find out.
Good to see you again, Ray. Sit down. Please close your eyes and think about the feelings on that day. The sensation of heat, the asphalt as you were dragged from the car, all of it.
I appreciate your help, Smitty, but the answers just aren't coming.
I wish there was more we could do, but I think we've reached the extent of what your mind remembers. I'm sorry.
At the Royal Rumble, you can lose the Royal Rumble match as long as you eliminate Evan Bourne first. In week 5, it's impossible to be DQ'd in the match with Edge, so you can hit him with any of the weapons that you want. You can even see the ref taking the weapons away from you, but will still not give you the DQ loss. This is because of the planned moment later in the match where Swagger causes you to lose by DQ. Also, if you let Edge pin you, you will automatically kick out without trying. In week 6, losing the backstage brawl or letting the time run out will cause the story to go on a slightly different path, with Swagger losing to Edge due to not having Rey Mysterio's backup, and there will also be a different cutscene in week 7.
Great counter by Edge. And it looks like he's setting up for Mysterio. What's he doing here? Oh no! Swagger with a spear of his own. 1, and the roll up. 2, 3. Shooting star press, airborne. 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, Evan Bourne.
He did it. Evan Bourne just beat the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk, in a non-title match.
Congratulations on that win, Bourne. But I gotta say, you've just made my job a whole lot more difficult. We're just over 1 week away from WWE Elimination Chamber. Now, there are a lot of good choices, but no definite #1 contender. So here's what we're going to do. Next week on Smackdown, we're holding a match with a contract to Elimination Chamber up for grabs. And it will be a triple threat ladder match. The 3 competitors will be Evan Bourne, Edge, and Jack Swagger.
In week 7, during the locker room brawl, Rey Mysterio and Jack Swagger will fight Edge in a backstage brawl. If you let Swagger get beat up for a bit, he'll call you out for not helping him.
Come on, Ray. Back me up.
Week 8 doesn't have anything super interesting, as it's the big week where Rey either forgives Swagger and turns heel, or doesn't forgive him and goes back to being good guy Rey. However, if you do go into one of the locker rooms, you can speak to Batista, who will give you a hint about what is to come on tonight's episode.
Ray, I hear you got a big match tonight, man. You sure you're up for it?
My instincts are as sharp as ever, Batista. I'm gonna win this thing tonight.
I heard one of your opponents tonight may have had something to do with what happened to you a couple months back. Keep your eyes open.
At the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, SmackDown GM Teddy Long will react differently to evil and good Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, back in the game. I'm so glad to hear it, player.
It's good to be back, Teddy. The old Rey is about to become the new champion.
Ray, are you sure you want to go this route, player? Maybe it's fun hanging with Swagger, but a lot of people look up to you. You're letting them all down.
Teddy, you don't know what it's like to have all the pressure of being a role model. This is about making me happy for once.
All right, Ray. You know what's best for you.
In week 9, as heel Rey Mysterio, you are allowed to lose the tag team match to Bourne and RVD. In week 10, as heel Rey Mysterio, if you don't grab the US title, then after 30 seconds of waiting, Jack Swagger will shout for you to use the title.
Ray, grab the United States title.
And if you wait for 1 whole minute without grabbing the title, then Swagger will automatically lose the match.
1, 2, 3. Bourne retains his title.
In week 11, if you watch Orton's backstage interview, then you'll find out that he and Jericho are competing to fight The Undertaker at WrestleMania and end the streak. In the vs Undertaker storyline, both Jericho and Orton are in the Undertaker WrestleMania match tournament.
I'm sure the WWE Universe has enjoyed seeing Randy Orton on Smackdown, but thankfully it won't be a permanent thing. Once I beat Chris Jericho in this best-of-3 series, I'll get what I want. The chance to avenge my loss to The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Deadman, your streak is 1 RKO away from being no more.
In week 12, an alternate scene will play if you lose the brawl as heel Rey Mysterio.
I think you've had enough, Ray.
You were behind this.
It wasn't my idea, Ray. We were all behind it. If we didn't still have some respect for you, we wouldn't have bothered trying to show you the error of your ways. We were your friends, Ray. Not Swagger. I'll see you at WrestleMania.
Have you learned how your new attitude has led you down the wrong path, Ray? Or am I gonna have to join the intervention?
Okay, I give up. Look, I don't know what you people want from me.
We just want to see you do the right thing. Give Bourne a fair shot at WrestleMania.
Fine. He's got it.
That's all I ask, Ray. See you at WrestleMania.
Finally, at WrestleMania, if you lose as heel Rey Mysterio, there will be a bad ending with Evan Bourne winning the world title.
Absolute classic match. He defeated Rey Mysterio.
Evan. I gotta hand it to you, man. You were the better man tonight. For many years, I've been the fastest, the best high flyer in WWE. Tonight, I had to pass the torch to you. Now you're the one everybody will be after. Now you're the one who has to watch his back as guys like Batista, Edge, and CM Punk want their shots. And while you're doing that, I'll be working harder, getting better, faster, so I can reclaim the World Heavyweight Championship for my own again. Soon.
So that was one fact for every single week in Rey Mysterio's Road to WrestleMania story in Smackdown vs. Raw 2011. If you did enjoy this video, then please do give it a like and make sure to check out the next episode where we will be seeing one fact for every week in John Cena's Road to WrestleMania story. Thanks as always for watching, everyone. See you all in the next video.